Hello everyone, Mayor Weddle here. Part of our spotlighting businesses and organizations throughout our community. We're here this evening with the McKee Lodge and going to talk to them a little bit about what they're doing in our community. I think it's important that we highlight and showcase organizations that's making huge impacts and very rarely getting noticed in this community. And we're here with Houston. He's going to be talking about some of the things that they're doing. What is some of the events and some of the stuff that you guys help in or donate to that the community may not know?
Well, historically, this lodge has been at this location since the mid-60s. I've not been in since the mid-60s. Obviously, I'm not that old, but ever since then, the lodge has maintained a strong community presence. Since I've been in, we've donated bicycles to the schools for Perfect Attendance Awards. We participate in the Chicken Festival every year. Every year you can come by and get the best funnel cake in town during the Chicken Festival. We fix them right in front of the lodge. We usually donate and work the Action for Autism Walk with Casey Bolton and Action for Autism here in Laurel County in London. The list goes on and on and on. Shriners Hospitals for Children, we donate heavily to that. Most engagement that we have with Shriners is Masonic related. Most people don't know that Shriners Hospitals, Shriners are also Masons. You reach Masons every day, you pass by Masons every day, and you just may not know it. Historically, we've had a close-knit kind of, how would you say, presence. It's not like that. It's really not like that. We're open, we're here, we help you. If you need us for anything, come to us. You don't have to be a member. We'll always give back and we'll always be there for anybody that needs us.
Yeah, some of the things we were talking about, London, when we got here this evening is that people try to build this persona that the Masons have this secret thing going on that no one needs to know about. But one of the outstanding things that I seen when I come in this building was to the right of us, you'll see a long list of stuff that these guys are actively working in to help our children in this community, to our seniors. And that goes to show you that rumors are sometimes the worst, but to really be able to spotlight, this is what they do. And then Shriners, I know my personal family, through a sister of mine, that if it hadn't been from them, I don't know what our family would have done. So to be able to showcase this organization, this lodge, and all that these guys do here, it's really amazing. And one of the things I've seen, which me and Victoria love, is the backpack program. What's some of the things that you guys do there? Do you get out with the program and work in it, or just give it monetarily to it?
Monetarily.
Okay.
Primarily monetarily. Some things we do monetarily, some things we get out and actively work and do. I know this past year we had a scheduling conflict with the Action for Autism Walk. We sponsored another small business here in London to set up there and receive donations and give out ice cream, so to speak. And we actually, the donations that we received from that, we brought back to the lodge and we matched that and gave it back to Action for Autism. That's one thing that we've done there. A lot of things we do is monetarily, donations, I should say. You know, our membership is anytime that we can be there and physically put feet on the ground and do something fundraising wise, we'll always be there. But you know, we as good as we want to be involved in everything, but sometimes that's just hard to do with scheduling and things like that.
And I know scholarships, like what scholarships do you guys are you actively in? Is it sponsoring kids to go to college, or?
From my memory, in 2019 was the first time that we had done a scholarship. In recent years, that was the first one that we did. Well, since I've been in, I'll say. Everything that I say is my experience since I've been a member.
Okay.
But we gave a scholarship to a gentleman that was a student at the CFI, the Laurel County Center for Innovation. We paid him $500 to go for a trade profession. That was what we had agreed on. You know, we couldn't give a lot at that time, so $500 for a trade profession went a lot further than it would have if he was going to be living on campus, having all kinds of expenses like that. This gentleman worked a job at a local restaurant, and from the time that he got up in the morning, he was working on the farm with his family. He still rode the bus to school, didn't have any reliable transportation. Mom and Dad, had to help them out quite a bit. And the last that I heard from him, he was a journeyman electrician. So he's making his own way in life, which is really good. That's our main mission. We want to help people that fall on hard times. We want to be there for members in the community, and we want to maintain that presence that we've not had over the years. We're here. We've been here, and we want to remind everybody, that we're not what Google says we are, so to speak.
Yeah. And that's the message that this great lodge is wanting to send to our community, letting the community know what they're doing in it. And as leadership in the city, we want to make sure that's being highlighted. There's another thing that they do raffles and stuff here. And he's got something, matter of fact, now they're raffling. You want to show?
Yeah.
And tell them about this raffle?
Well, we're raffling right now a ATI Mill Sport AR style rifle. This rifle is one that I'd actually donated to the lodge this year for us to raffle off. The proceeds from all of our raffles go toward the community. They go toward community engagement. Our dues, membership here, if you're a member, you have to pay dues, and our dues keep up the building, so they keep up our maintenance and things like that. Any fundraising goes for money that we raise.
Okay.
So any money that we raise goes to what we do for the community. Anybody that's here pays a membership fee. That membership fee is what feeds us before meetings. That's what keeps the electric on. That's what pays the trash bill, things like that. But our primary source of income is these raffles.
Okay.
Right now we've got a couple of raffles going on. This raffle is just one of them. We also have a raffle going on with C&P Meats, another local company, raffling off a whole beef.
Okay.
So members can all the time, sell tickets for that. We all the time have to do this to generate our income. That way we can give back in the ways that we have.
Okay. So if they want to get into this raffle, tell the community how they can get a raffle ticket.
The best way that I know how, we have a Facebook page, McKee Lodge number 144. We're located here 109 South Broad Street, directly behind the Laurel County Courthouse. Message that page, come by. If you do come by, our phone numbers are on the front door. You can reach anybody at those phone numbers that are here. If we can't help you, we'll pass your information along to somebody that can. But the best way that I would know, the best way that we do promote is through social media. Facebook is our number one way. If they follow us on Facebook or they find our Facebook page, they can always find contact information there too.
Awesome. Is there anything else you would like to say to the City of London?
Oh yeah, an interesting historic fact. The night of the Boston Tea Party, there was a special called meeting among Masons, and most members of the Boston Tea Party that committed that act against, England, were Masons. And I'm not saying that they conspired in a Masonic meeting that night to try to found the United States, but it is a close coincidence, I would think. It's just a little historic fact.
There you go, London. We need to get behind this lodge. They do a lot of great work. Get involved in their raffles. Get to know these guys and hear the true stories and the history behind it. It's been amazing to hear some of the history here and how long they've been impacting this community. And as always, we appreciate the City of London and everything that this community stands for and your support for our office. Thank you.